What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another reaction review of Superman and Lois. And today we're checking out Season 1, Episode 4, titled Haywire. And guys, I'm excited. This show has been really good. It's my favorite show on television right now. My favorite superhero show, for sure. The past 3 episodes have just been solid. Episode 1, great. Episode 2, amazing. Episode 3, even though it was more character-driven, was still really great. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this. And guys, if you want to see my reactions to the previous episodes, I'll link it down below in the description. But yeah, if you guys are ready, your reaction to the latest episode of Superman Lois starts now.
Maintain your course.
Okay.
Ready? On my mark. Break.
What's it? Another Kryptonian? Oh, and that's Morgan Edge.
No, hey, you got this. Okay? You can do it.
Let's go, Jordan.
Now entering the game, number 24, Jordan Penn.
Go. Come on, don't get. Let's go. Nice. Get that ball. Get that ball. Let's go. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Poor Jonathan. I feel bad for Jonathan, honestly.
Something you want to tell me?
Dude, I love this show.
How could you not tell me?
What, that he's good at football?
Oof.
The kid's a $120 soaking wet. Never played it down at Tiddlywinks.
Graduated magna cum laude from Stanhope College. Wide variety of clubs.
I don't know about
You could have
this.
done anything you wanted, and yet you chose to come back here where your options were somewhat limited.
Smallville's home.
What is he doing now? He has powers or something?
What is happening to me?
Red 57.
What the heck? Let's go catch it, Jonathan. Or
Take away. Can't get cocky. Cardinal sin. Never celebrate until you cross the goal line.
Wait, that came out wrong.
Whatever, I need some air.
Lana,
oof. That didn't go so well.
It's got opened up in Discovery, and
That's what I'm talking about, Lois.
Brand name.
My. You have thought this all through.
Why Smallville?
repetition's the mother of skill.
What is Sam doing?
This is General Lane. I need your sit rep on Kilgrave. Wow.
3, 2, 1. What's going on with this kid?
Tag. Alright?
Oof.
Tag.
Fine.
Dang. Oh, Clark knows something's wrong.
Metropolis prison transport under assault by unknown combatants.
Confirmed prisoner Kilgrave, Thaddeus R. Highest possible threat level. Bishop 6.
Oh, dang.
Attack the prison transfer. Bishop 6.
Clark, you gotta go.
Dad, something's wrong.
Yeah, he's out.
A little help with my jacket.
Seriously, just tell your dad on me.
Come on. Dude, he's not gonna show up in time.
Bishop 6, we've got a hit on Kilgrave. 25.
Come on, Superman. Go, go. That's so dope. Dude, that suit looks so clean. Like...
See you soon, Big Blue.
Oof. He arrived too late.
Kilgrave yet, but I'll keep searching till I find him.
Ah, poor Clark. He has to be everywhere.
Hey, Lois. Are you okay? No, actually, I'm kind of a sore loser. Do you want to grab a drink tonight? I mean, no kids, no husbands, just a girls' night out. I promise you it'll be fun.
All in favor of granting Edge Intercorp exclusive rights to the Schuster mines?
You want to talk about courtesy? How about showing me the courtesy of doing your job?
I don't really think of it as a job, General. It's more of a call to responsibility, something you and I have in common. So since I'm here, how about we figure this out together?
Yeah.
What is it with men, how everything's about action? Like,
Oh. What is wrong with him? Like... Ooh. Making a lot of noise in there.
Sorry, I'll fix it. You can't afford a burger. How are you gonna pay for some nice-ass furniture? Huh? Hey, hey! What's going on? Mind your own business, Kent.
His hand is messed up. Jonathan, you gotta help him out.
What's going on? I don't know. I'll go check on it.
What kind of hit? Glen Morgan Square.
I always like when he just flies away. That's just so cool.
Where's Kilgrave? He just said to get you here.
Oh, what?
Last sort of work, I needed you in closer range. Now pay attention. Let me show you what this baby can do.
Ooh, come on, Superman.
I've had a lot of time to think about you. Obsessively tracking your patterns.
Come on. Superman, let's go.
Been around Metropolis quite as much. And, that's how I knew that the big shots would move me to a more secure prison. Seems like you're obligated elsewhere. It makes you distracted, vulnerable, a weakling.
Let's go, Superman. Beat him up. Oh, I thought he was gonna get him. Come on. Come on, get up, get up. Let's go, Jordan. Save him. There you go. Ooh. Is he like just super fast? Ooh. Man, Superman can't catch a break. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Kilgrave's down.
There you go.
Instant medical units. There's bystanders on site.
Gotta go save your sons. Dude, that shot looked amazing. There you go.
The Earth's been up here.
Dude, chills. There you go. Dude, that was a good scene. Wow.
You good?
Oof.
Look, I may have misspoke.
They're like, what's going on?
Crazier things have happened.
Okay, there we go.
But why would Dad need my help with the harvester?
Mom, can you stop being an investigative reporter for just 1 second? I don't know. Surprised?
Wait, what did he...
Madame.
What is all this?
Well, I was thinking about all of those date nights that I've missed. Hey, Sam.
Clark? Sorry to intrude. There's a situation in Malawi. Not a priority yet, but my guess is it will be within the hour. I was calling Lois so she could fill you in, and you could decide for yourself if you want to...
Huh, okay.
Is she there?
She just went to the restroom, but I appreciate the heads up. I will let her know you called.
Go.
I'll be fast, I promise.
I'll be waiting.
Go, Superman, go!
Hey.
I liked it so much, so good. Oh. Is he calling Lex Luthor?
Ready to go secure?
Copy, General. Line is secure.
I've reason to believe we may need to consider a contingency plan. I want you to open a new protocol. Call it Project 7734.
Okay.
Right. Denali.
Oh.
Candidates. Oh, I'm not concerned. As you know, I have an eye for talent.
Okay. So, basically they're gonna make more type of test subjects. It's like more super, okay, I'm not going to yet. That was the reaction. Let's get to the review. So that was your latest reaction to Superman Lois, and I'm really enjoying this show. Another phenomenal episode. There were certain moments in this episode that gave me chills. It was just so well done. The directing, the cinematography, like how everything was shot, it looked so good. And can I note that Superman's costume, like Tyler Hoechlin plays Superman well, plays Clark well. but how he looks in that Superman costume, it looks so dope. Like, he looks like Superman. He embodies hope. He looks so cool. And he looks like he's powerful. And he's OP in this show. He does a lot of great feats. Like, this is the Superman that I like. Now, I'm not saying, I just like Superman to be, he fights really good, he's OP. No, I also like to see him, acted well. Like, he has a good story, he has a good conflict. In this episode, you see Superman deal with the conflict of trying to handle everything at once, thrown at him. And we'll talk about the other characters soon, but I feel like Superman had the best, or Clark had the best story arc in this episode. See him try to help out Sam Lane, take on Thaddeus Kilgrave, try to save people, try to help his wife, Lois, try to help his sons. Every direction, he'd be trying to help somebody out, and then, gets a call. And it shows the responsibility that he has to maintain. And it's done so well. Guys, seeing Clark deal with trying to be a father and try to be Superman is one of the best elements in the show. And it's done so well. This is probably the best showcase of it in this episode. Because you see him, he's the assistant coach on the football team, which I really like that. That's just so nice. Seeing Clark cheer on his sons and be like, let's go, and he's trying to teach him how to do football right, and then he's helping on Lois, which at the end you see that come full circle with him actually turn the barn into a diner place, so they can have an actual real date. They haven't had a date in a while. See how that comes together, and then him actually be Superman. Let's talk about the whole Thaddeus Kilgrave thing, because we have Superman gets called by Sam Lane, alright? Which we'll talk about that whole confrontation soon, that whole tension. But he gets called by Sam Lane, and he has to pretty much stop Thaddeus Kilgrave. Kilgrave is going to get out of, he's actually escaped. And actually, Thaddeus Kilgrave, he's a mad scientist. He's not a big villain in the comics, but he's involved with, Intergang, and he actually, worked with, multiple different villains in the comics. He actually worked with Joker. He worked with a Joker, so you know he's crazy. If you go work with a Joker and not die, then there's something about you that's a little crazy. Come on. But still, we got Thaddeus Kilgrave, which he was a great villain in this episode. He was very menacing. The whole scene inside, the military van, and it's so suspenseful. It was done so well. The actor did a great job. But we see him, he escapes because Clark doesn't show up in time, or Superman doesn't show up in time, because he puts his sons before being Superman. Which, I don't blame Clark. He has a lot on his mind, and he's I'm gonna help out Jonathan instead of go stop, Thaddeus Kilgrave. Which then Kilgrave gets loose, and then when they actually face off again, it's a very epic action sequence. And guys, at this moment, it all comes together. Now, I'll get back to this moment in a second, because there's just one moment in this episode that gave me chills, and I thought it was probably one of the best moments in the entire series thus far. But let's talk about Jonathan Jordan. We see Jordan, he continues to deal with, he has powers, he's great in the football team, everybody's loving him, he's doing good. Where Jonathan's going from popular to outcast, right? And you see the brothers deal with that in this episode, but they come to a conclusion at the end, alright, we're fine with it. And Jonathan's I was jealous, but I'm fine with it. We're gonna be good brothers. Which I like that. Now, that one guy, I forgot his name, kind of forgettable character, but he was a kid who got affected by Jordan's powers when he had the heat vision in episode 1. That was super interesting. And the tension throughout when I'm what is wrong with this kid? And at the end, you see, or toward that big moment that I'm talking about, is when Jordan and Jonathan, they try to stop him, right? This kid, which this kid is not a bad guy, he's just going out of control, and he's causing a bunch of damage, and Jordan tries to stop him because they both had a talk with Sam Lane before this, which Sam Lane, you see in this episode, you see him get kind of mad at the fact that Clark is choosing his family life over being Superman. He's the pretty much greatest hero in the world. He's the most, actually, I didn't think he said greatest, but the most important man in the world. I think that's what he said. Sam Lane said that. And seeing Clark not show up to his job, it causes problems. And Sam Lane goes to pretty much, his grandsons and it's hey, if you're at a problem and things not going well, don't always call your father. Maybe you try to deal with it, because there's always lives at stake. Now, going back to that moment with Joy and Jonathan, they take that into account, but it doesn't go so well. And they're about to get killed by this kid who's out of control, and then they call their father, Superman. And this moment, guys, was so intense. Seeing Superman get blasted by Thaddeus Kilgrave, he can't hear, he's just getting beat. And then he hears his sons in trouble, because they're in their own conflict. And then there's Sam Lane behind the keyboard, like, keep going, you gotta stop Thaddeus Kilgrave. And then Lois, we'll get to her in a second. But Clark is dealing with all this tension, all this stress, and it boils to this one point, and this is when it gets good. This is when I liked it so much, where he stands up and makes a big clap, right? Makes a big clap, takes out Thaddeus Kilgrave, he flies up, he goes, saves his sons, and he actually takes the one kid who's out of control, stops him, pretty much puts him in control, takes him up to the atmosphere, and you see these really cool shots of like the atmosphere, of Superman flying through. Guys, that was so epic. And it gave me chills. This is the moment that was the best moment in the episode, one of the best moments in the entire series. Seeing Superman come to the rescue, even though he was down so bad, and to the point that could he really move on? Like, he was stuck in a really horrible situation. He's getting beat by Thaddeus Kilgrave, his sons are in trouble, and somehow he beat the villain, saved his sons, and saved the kid too, who was out of control. And those shots where he pulls him up and you see Superman is holding him in the atmosphere, and he did it. And it's just so triumphant, it's so cool, it's done so well. And yeah, I just want to talk about that. I just love that moment. That was so awesome, guys. But back to Sam Lane. So, Sam Lane, his tension throughout this episode about how he wants Clark to take his job more seriously as Superman. And it comes to a boiling point toward the end of the episode where Clark and Lois pretty much team up on Sam Lane. They're like, hey, Lois tells him, hey, you're not a good father, we're gonna be good parents, not like you. You put the military over your own family. Clark is not gonna do that. He'll be Superman, he'll come to the rescue, but he's gonna put his family first. And we see that, and Sam Lane takes that into account. And at first, you see he adjusts to that, and calls Clark when Clark is with Lois. It's a nice moment. But then it takes a dark turn. When you see that he's gonna initiate Project 7734? I think that's right. Yeah, actually, I think that's right, because it spells like hell, flipped over or something like that. But we saw that Lex Luthor, or Captain Luthor, gave him that a couple episodes ago. And he told him that eventually it's going to lead to that point that Superman's going to be bad. And basically what this project is a way, in case Superman goes evil, to stop him. So now Sam Lane has that same mindset as Captain Luthor, and they may end up like teaming up, which that could happen. It's very interesting to think about. It's a very cool moment, and I'm excited to see how it goes forward, because could this universe, could this show turn into what happened on Captain Luthor's Earth, where Superman goes evil, something happens to Lois, Sam Lane, Captain Luthor teaming up? Maybe not. We could go into an Injustice route, we could not. There's so many possibilities by this moment. It's done so well, it's built up so well throughout the episode. Now, let's talk about the ending, alright? I'll get to Lois, alright? I'm not forgetting about Lois. I'll get to her soon. But the ending with Morgan Edge, alright? He's with the one girl, which that's his assistant, which last episode, I know some of you guys gave me some flack, because the cliffhanger last episode was Morgan Edge's assistant killing that one guy, and I didn't know who she was. Well, that's actually Leslie Lar. And she's kind of like a Supergirl villain, a Kryptonian, and she's powerful. But it's interesting at the end of the episode that Morgan Edge finds like this yellow kryptonite, alright? Which I think is yellow kryptonite, or it's like X-kryptonite. But you can use it to make people into superhumans, which that is crazy. We're going to see Morgan Edge become like a very formidable foe, which that's good. I like the ending. But let's get to Lois, guys. Lois, she deals with Morgan Edge in this episode. She tries to take him down. And guys, Lois is played so well. Like, the actress does a great job. And seeing her interact with Lana in this episode, and actually Lana's subplot with her husband, even though it was small and didn't really matter that much, was actually pretty nice. I didn't mind it. I actually liked it. But seeing Lois and Lana interact, that was really cool. But seeing Lois kind of fail, and at first blame her husband, Clark, but then come to a conclusion at the end that, you know what, she may actually have what it takes, and she gets that Clark is Superman. So at the end, she has some character developments, which I like. We see this character development in this episode, and that's really well done. Like, Lois actually has a really great subplot. I like what they're doing with Lois. Like, in the first episode of the series, it was kind of just Superman and the kids. But then second episode, we got more Lois. Third episode, more Lois. And this episode, I feel like this was the episode that everything got balanced. the kids, Lois, Superman, and it felt like a Superman-Lois show. And that's great. It shows that we got past like that introduction point. So things are getting more interesting as we move forward, and I'm excited, guys. Like, this is awesome. Like, this is a great show. This is the best thing coming out right now for me, for TV shows. I really love it, and it just shows how to do a Superman show well. It has great action. It shows Superman's what he is in the comics and how it translates here, how he inspires people, how he has hope, but how he also has conflict, how he deals with family life and being Superman. It gives me vibes like Peter J. Tomasi's run, and it's just so well done. The writing stellar, the directing stellar, everything's great about this show. So yeah, amazing episode. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I definitely recommend you guys check it out, guys. If you have not been watching this show, you're really missing out. If you have, and you haven't checked out the new episode, check it out, guys. It's great, alright? And I know next week is the last episode before the hiatus, which, you know what, let's just enjoy it. I'm excited for Supergirl. I'm going to react to that too, but I'm going to enjoy this final episode of Superman and Lois before we take like the 2-month break. And when it comes back, I'll be excited again. I'll be hyped. Because this is my show, alright? I really like this. And yeah, enough of me talking, guys. I can talk about the show all day. It's just that good. But you guys tell me your thoughts on this show down below. Well, not just the entire show, but this episode. Mainly this episode. Your thoughts, theories. And if you like the video, give a big thumbs up on your channel. Make sure to subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on my next Superman and Lois reaction and review. And yeah, thanks for watching. And peace out.